Hey guys, so I promised one of my followers on TikTok to make a video showing how I make my hot sausage patties. These are inspired by the hot sausage patties that are sold in New Orleans. I believe the company name is Patents. If you look at the ingredients that they use, it's almost the same for the beef ones, but I do not have any fillers like soy or cornmeal in here. So it's just water as a binder, okay? So we're gonna start off with a pound and a half of 80/20 ground beef. And then we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of paprika powder. I know it seems like a lot, but trust me, okay? Just trust me. All right, so once we have that in, we're gonna add in 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika powder. If you don't have to smoke, that's fine. Just do another tablespoon of the regular, okay? Then I'm gonna add in 1 tablespoon of garlic powder and then 1.5 tablespoons of onion powder. And by the way, you do not need to use a food processor or a mixer for this. You can do this by hand. I actually prefer it by hand, but today I'm using a food processor because I am 22 weeks pregnant and tired and just wanted to get this over with. I also added in 1.5 teaspoons of black pepper and 2.5 teaspoons of kosher salt. Then we're going to add in about 1/2 teaspoon of ground oregano powder. If you don't have ground, just use the dry and use 1/2 teaspoon of that. All right, I also added in 1/4 teaspoon of MSG. Yes, there is MSG in the one that you buy from the store. And I also added in 2.5 teaspoons of cayenne powder or cayenne pepper powder. If this is too spicy for you, I suggest you add in 1 teaspoon. Do a little test, fry it, taste it. If it's good enough, that's fine. If you want it hotter, go ahead and make it hotter. I added in 1/4 cup of cold water to start the mixing process in the food processor. And the total amount of water we're going to add to this 1.5 pound of ground beef is 3/4 cups, okay? So you just add it in 1/4 cup at a time, 3 times. So we want to get this nice and mixed. And like I said, I just prefer to do it by hand, but today I just needed to get this done and I had so many other things I had to do and my feet hurt. I've had ligament pains. I have all kinds of things going on in my belly. So just wanted to get this done. And I'm trying to do a voiceover with which was supposed to be our last baby. I'm trying to do a voiceover. So you may hear in the background. All right, so if your meat is coming up like this, just take your spatula and push it down so that it can mix in correctly. Once you get that all nice and combined in there, we're going to go ahead and fry a small piece and test it to see if it has enough salt, if it has enough spice and heat. If you want it hotter, go right ahead and add in another teaspoon of cayenne pepper powder. You can also add pepper flakes if you like it hotter, okay? My husband likes these patties very, very spicy. So to make our sausage patties, we're going to be using some pre-cut parchment paper. You can get this at the dollar store. And what I'm going to do is add in 1/4 cup of the mixture to the center of my square, my parchment paper square. 1/4 cup is enough. If you want the patties thicker, don't press them out too much. Or you can add more meat and then press them out to the same size as I do, which is about 6-inch rounds, okay? I'm using a plate with a flat bottom to press them out like this. And this way I get that round sausage patty look. All right, when you do fry the ones you get from the store, they do shrink. So these do the same things, they shrink as well. The only difference is there's no soy in them. So I'm just doing quick measurements here just so you guys could see for yourselves how big they are. And like I said, if you want them thicker, you can do a 1/2 cup of the mixture and press them out to the same the same circumference, and they'll be thicker, okay? I like to make them a bit thinner because I like to stack them up and put cheese in between them. So totally up to you how thick you want them or how big you want them. So this is how they're going to look, and make sure you put papers for like 2 papers for per patty, because you don't want to stack them up one on top of the other, because the mixture is really soft and you don't want to kind of mess it up. Okay, so 1 paper meat filling or sausage mixture, then another piece of parchment, and then press. This was actually a pregnancy craving of mine, since my husband is from New Orleans, and the first time I ever had a hot sausage patty was when he brought me there, and got me one, and I really enjoy those sandwiches. It's, they go along with the shrimp po' boy, right? So when I get the hot sausage sandwich, I like to get half and half, like half shrimp, half hot sausage. He did make my shrimp po' boy cravings come true. He made me a shrimp po' boy. And then as far as the hot sausage goes, we were going to order it, but the shipping cost is insane. And then the return it's even worse. It's like, why even bother? So I said, let me try make this myself, and get this craving together, and it came out pretty good. And I have the best person in the world to try these out and test them to see if they taste like the real thing. Okay, so this is how they look. I do suggest putting this in the fridge just for a bit so they can solidify a little bit before you fry them. Okay, because they're really soft once you make them the first time. But if you want to fry them right away, that's fine too. All right, so this is how it looks. It gives you that traditional red look, minus all the extra grease, because that is something I've experienced making the patties from the Patents or any other brand that he gets. So yeah, so you do get that traditional reddish kind of greasy look, but it's just not as much grease. So I do like to put American cheese on them. That's how my husband likes them, so that's how I like them. All right, and this is how I like to stack them up. Here is one that is made not using the mixer. So this is mixed by hand, so using a wooden spoon. And I was actually making my husband a hot sausage on French. That's what he says. He wanted a hot sausage on French or something like that. I'm not from New Orleans. All right, so this is how it looks. He likes to have turkey on his hot sausage sandwiches. So I made him, I think I did a triple or double. And then what I like to do is put the turkey meat in the grease of it, and then heat up the turkey meat, and then put it on top of that with the lettuce, tomatoes, mayo, all of that, and it tastes so amazing, you guys. All right, so here is his sandwich. He didn't know what I was making, so it was a surprise because he was home from work. So gotta surprise him sometimes, right? Well, he gets surprised all the time, but this was definitely a surprise because he wasn't expecting me to go make this, because we already had a long day, and then I snuck off to the store to get the ingredients to make it for him.
Are you lying?
Oh my God.
All right. So the main difference between my homemade version and the one you get in the store is the amount of grease slash fat content. If you prefer a higher fat content, I suggest getting the 90-10, not 90-10, 70-30 ground beef, and that way you'll have more fat in your sausage patties. If you want it leaner, get the 90-10. If you want it kind of in between, get the 80-20. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope the young lady who asked for this makes these sausage patties and shares the video with me, because, that's what she said she was going to do. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you very soon in another video. Bye, guys.